my advice for you today would be to self-reflect. Me and a couple of my friends we have a business meeting every week so we can be able to hold each other accountable and to stay on task. But for the last couple of weeks, we haven't been able to talk about business because other stuff have been coming up. And so we weren't able to focus on business. So I said, you know what? I'm going to self-reflect with myself and I'm going to write down the stuff myself this morning. And I'm glad that I did. Usually, because my brain moves so fast, which is why I talk slower in these videos, because I'm trying to get my thoughts together and not talk so fast to where you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. But inside my brain is going super, super fast. So, side note. Anyways, but sometimes what I'll do is I'll record myself because I talk so fast and I don't want to lose my train of thought. But other times I'll write. And the reason why I like to write is because me seeing it and me writing it out, it kind of sinks more into my mind, my brain, and I'll remember it. But it also kind of helps me regulate and slow down to, I guess, get the thought out. But then I can do that with talking. It doesn't matter. The point is that sometimes I like to write because it does help me see what the heck I'm saying. And that helps me reflect more on what I'm saying because now I'm seeing it as opposed to talking it and then just getting it all out. So I was writing it out this morning and I just really had an epiphany to where I was and I wrote out, I wrote out the things that I've learned the last 2 days and everything else because I was feeling discouraged because I was I feel like I haven't gotten anything done. I've gotten learning done, but not really stuff done. And then when I was writing out what I was learning, I was oh, these things that you have been doing have been invaluable. To where this is going to help change the direction. And also with me goal setting. So I'm going to revise my goals to make sure they're aligned. And then I might have to redirect some stuff. But I haven't looked at them yet to know. But I'm pretty sure I will have to because I have a different thought process behind it, a different mindset behind it. So anyways, so after I did all of that, I said, you know what? Write all this stuff out. Because I did write that to myself. I was write all this stuff out because it's not even that I'm afraid. I know I'll forget it if I don't write it out because I have so much stuff going on in my mind and because I'm trying to keep Zakira asleep and because I'm always new thoughts. And so I don't want to forget the foundation of what I'm already trying to do. And so I was write everything out. So then I wrote it out. And then after I wrote it out, I wrote it in the order that it should be in. And I was that's what I've been doing wrong. I've literally, whenever I'm trying to give y'all information, I'm starting at the end. And I was and that's why I'm getting frustrated. And I'm kind of that's why the information hasn't been consistent. That's why I keep starting and stopping because I'm where do I go from this? And then what direction? It's messed up because it's not flowing. And it's not, and I think that a lot of things is oh, I'm trying to tell you this information. But then God kind of pulls me back because it's no, not that information, not yet. And so, and it's because I was doing things out of order. And I think that that's why. And then plus I'm also trying to learn more of my brain because I'm new to figuring out hey, you have ADHD. So I'm trying to figure that out too. And then learning how to navigate my brain because I have a ship and I need to learn how to direct the ship because it's massive. My brain is massive. But I need to know how to direct it. And right now it's kind of and so I need to be able to tunnel vision it. So, so that has been going into play in regards to me not being consistent with the content and everything else. So with me writing everything out and me seeing the order that I should be funneling it, giving it to you all, I was that is what I'm doing wrong. So I will be doing it right this time. And and everything should be more consistent. It should be more consistent because of I have an editor and because I was learning more about AI. I was learning more about like AI last night or yesterday in regards to being able to leverage it. So everything should be more consistent. Hopefully starting today. But I do need to, well, I'm putting out this video, so there's a step in the right direction. But I do need to write out my goals, like reflect on my goals and set up my schedule and everything else. So I do need to get that done first so I can be able to have organization. I was about to say organized chaos, but it's not chaos. So organization. So hopefully you all will be able to start getting your content consistent today, tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Let me be more realistic. Probably tomorrow. But I'm going to aim for the moon and say today because I'm starting with this video today. So, but self-reflect, write out or speak out whatever it is, the thoughts that are going on in your mind, because whenever you hear them, see them, it'll help you put it in order.